Lines in 3, 2, 1, go!
We have all three red machines springing to life, each dropping a piece of coral onto level 4. 2 for the blue. They've dropped off 4 pieces of coral already, and a 5th. Red Alliance also working on that Red Alliance Reef, bringing them into the lead, 61-40 coming out of the autonomous period. Bread quickly grabbing a piece of coral off the ground, dropping it off on a level 4 branch as their partners 30-45 drop a piece of algae up high into the Red Alliance net. There goes Bread tossing a piece of algae up, but it bounces out. Their partners Gear Gremlins dropping off a piece of algae as well. Here comes Bread once again with a piece of algae. This time it stays in that Red Alliance net, netting them 4 points for the Red Alliance. Meanwhile, Blue's put in a lot of work to catch up, quickly catching up to the Red Alliance's score of 90 with just a 20-point difference. 29-10, Jack in the Bot dropping off a piece of algae up into the net as well for the Blue Alliance, followed by their Alliance partners dropping off a piece of coral onto that Blue Alliance Reef. It looks like the Blue Alliance is down 1 robot for this match. Hopefully they can get up and running in the remaining minute of the match, but we'll see how this shapes up as Jack in the Bot currently holds our #1 position in this tournament. Bread looking to widen the gap, dropping off a piece of coral onto level 2, followed by yet another one as their alliance partner Gear Gremlins doing the same, scoring quickly onto that Red Alliance Reef. Less action seen in the net for this match as both alliances concentrate on their respective reefs, but that's still enough to send both alliance scores well up above 100. Blue Alliance already at 140, but Red pulling ahead to 184 with 30 seconds left in the match. Gear Gremlins dropping off one last piece of coral before heading on over to climb on their cages. Looks like all 3 red robots lining up, hooked onto their cages, trying to lift up off into the air. With less than 10 seconds left in the match, the Gremlins take flight. 80-33 looking to do the same, not quite there as the match comes to a close. We'll be back with official results in just a moment. You have your scores for that one. Red Alliance taking this one with a score of 202 to 167. We'll head on over to our analyst desk for a detailed match breakdown.
29-10 popped down to the 5th seed because of that match, missing the auto and the barge bonus ranking point, as well as taking the loss.
Yeah, that's a tough match always when you come out of the gate and one of your partners isn't moving. You got to dynamically shift and kind of evaluate what you're going to do. A lot of times those strategies can change when you see that. What do you do when that happens, Aiden?
Usually I'm the one not moving on the field, quite frankly. But it's hard to watch, right? You know that the auto is not going to work, and you see kind of the ranking points slipping away. So both of these teams just really fighting for every edge. I think that may have just affected the tone of the match right from the rip. Is just like we're already missing one. We got to win this one. There's a lot more pressure as soon as what should be considered, I think, the freebie RP is now off to into the wind. So a little bit of stressor there, I think, for these drive teams, but it's one of many matches. We still got tons more Reefscape to play, so it really is just one of those things that comes up, shrug it off, go to the next one.
Yeah, I think it was really interesting to see 2910 in auto running that center auto, which I think we're going to see a lot in eliminations. It seems like that robot scores that first game piece within the first second and a half. It's absolutely crazy how fast that thing moves. And then there's their climb, the last second, just straight up every time. All right, match 44. What do we got? Let's throw it up.
Well, this is a match that features many of our rebuilt robots. Prepotep, Lambot, Link, and Peninsula Robotics coming in with brand new robots for this competition. They've all seemed to be working pretty well.
Yeah, I think it's really surprising. Taking on a task like that, particularly in the off season, you're treating this like a training. You're probably bringing in new kids. It's really hard to make something that seems very polished. But all of these teams really seem like that they've seen the project all the way through to the point of where they're putting up scores that are rivaling the teams that have had the robots built for weeks and weeks and months even.
Yeah, but even the ones that have been built for ages are really coming to play, right? 9408 being one of our top teams that we've been seeing. And to me, as far as I'm aware, that's the same robot that they've been playing all season, and it's been looking super, super solid and strong. Some of the fastest algae cycling that we've been seeing this afternoon. So, some of the old, some of the new, see how those two blend and make a brand new fun alliance for both red and blue in Quals 44.
Yeah, I think the Warbots are really going to show out here. I think with the Greybots in the Warbots both being great algae robots, I think that we're going to see an ultra clean. They're going to put those algae in the net almost immediately, and that really seems to be the driver for getting those scores up really high. So with that, let's throw it down to the field for qualification match 44.